Hello and welcome back to episode 768 of a 48-year-old man does something slightly techie and thinks he's a genius. You're already cool for clicking on this video, thanks very much for that, but there's an opportunity to be a touch cooler and have your running videos look like this. And you might be thinking right now, I already know how to do this, but there's an important step in the process that a lot of people overlook. It will smooth out your GPS data and have your final product looking perfect. Now you might be thinking, a GPX file? That sounds super technical, I'm not going to do that. But it's just simply a file that comes from your watch or your phone after you've recorded a run. It contains your data such as the distance, the pace and your heart rate if you have recorded your heart rate on your device. So you won't need a degree in computer science to get this done. All the steps are very simple once you know how. Okay, let's get stuck into how you can do this. Okay, so have your race footage ready to go. Know where it's saved. Then you're going to need to have 3 web portals open. One is Strava, 2 is GpxFix, and the third, which is the main app, GpxOverlay. Go into Strava, training, my activities, and search for your race or your run. Select your run, and over to the left you'll see 3 dots. Tick on that, don't be afraid, export GPX. This will download, hopefully into your download folder. It's the same place where I've stored the race footage. There you go. Now, this file may have some glitches in it, and that's why we're going to use GpxFix. So you select the file in GpxFix, the file you've just exported from Strava, and you import it there, and there's a box at the bottom you tick is smoothen GPX, and you'll see there 892 track points adjusted, so it just smooths out the pace of your run. Then you download that GPX file. This will also save down to your downloads folder, hopefully, and this is the file you're going to import to GpxOverlay. So GpxOverlay, go to the app, choose the GPX file, it should say the updated version. Click on that, open, generate overlays. Then you'll see a graph with speed and elevation. So I just tick the speed, doesn't really matter there, but this is laid out according from the time you started your run. So this particular race I done started at 11 AM. So I know that the video clip I want to use is about 34-35 seconds long, and it's from about 2 minutes into the race. So I'm going to select a portion of the race from 11:02 for about 2 minutes 40 to make sure I capture what I want. You can choose the entire race if you subscribe for the pro version of this app. On the free version, you can snip up to 10 minutes of the race. Click next. You'll have some pre-selected data for you here. You can unselect that in a second. So transparent video, 5 FPS. I always choose 1080p, it's fine. I like the classic version of the font. Then you can come down to your data widgets and you can unselect what you don't want and include what you do. I'm choosing heart rate, distance by kilometer, minute per kilometer and the time. On the pro version there is a lot of additional gauges you can input. Sometimes I see people's videos on YouTube and I just think it's massive overkill. They've got every single gauge they could possibly have and the screen is taken up with it. Anyway, hit generate overlay. Then it will generate and finalize, and you'll see an option to click to download. The only downside to the free version is you can only select up to 10 minutes of your run or your race you want to use for overlay. If you choose the pro version, you can select the entire run, and there you have your final overlay file. Now the strange thing about this is if you double click it and expect the video to open, it won't work. But when you do open your video editing application and apply it as an overlay, it will work. Trust me. So go into your video editor, go to create a new video. I'm just renaming mine here, the Easter 5K. And I'm going to import my media, which is going to be the original video clip and the latest downloaded GPX file. I'm using Clipchamp here. There isn't a add overlay button, but on some apps you will see add overlay, like in Instagram, or another app I use on my phone is Video Leap, and there's a button called Mixer, and that's for overlays, but it should be obvious. In Clipchamp you just apply your original video footage and then apply the overlay and drag it over the top, and you'll see now you're all set up. And you can adjust it to what size you want and direct it to what part of the screen you want the overlay to be on. And you're essentially done, and you've got a beautiful running video with your speed and distance and heart rate if you're not too shy to show that off. So why don't you have a go? Play around with it. There's simple steps when you know how, and they can create a really nice looking video for yourself. I hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions about anything done in the video, please drop a comment and I'll reply to it as soon as possible. I'm a new creator. I don't get lots of comments, so I have the time. And in saying that, maybe you think about subscribing to the channel. As a new creator, this will be immensely helpful to me and it will assist me in creating more videos. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you on the next run or demo video. Take care.